Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's session where we are discussing the future, how you can future proof your career through these changing times. So, confirm you can see me, you can hear me. I want to check here and also drop in the comments that you can see me, you can hear me as we do this quick check. Yeah. If you're watching the replay, you'll be able also to get a lot of value. So let me know you can see me, you can hear me. Drop that in the comment as we proceed. But in the meantime, let me put this on for you to think about the future of your career. Artificial intelligence, AI, is transforming the world of work in unprecedented ways. Tools like ChatGPT are doing tasks from writing reports all the way to answering customers' questions. According to a report done by Accenture, they reported that 40% of the current working hours are going to be replaced by AI through automation. However, not all jobs are made the same. And here are the top 7 jobs or roles that I see that will be replaced by AI. And at the end, I'm going to give you some opportunity if you are among the people who are affected by this AI change. How do you reinvent yourself and stay relevant in today's marketplace? It is not all gloomy and dull and the world is going to end. As we know, it's going to change, yes, but you can take some action and change. So watch this video up to the end. And so without further ado, let's get started. Job number 1, administrative and clerical roles. Now, these roles mainly involve report writing, taking notes, proofreading, managing some spreadsheets, and this can easily be done by ChatGPT because some of these roles do not necessarily involve human interaction and emotional intelligence. So a machine can be able to do it, and automating these processes will mean people who are in admin and clerical roles are most likely to be replaced by AI. Job role number 2, that is customer service representatives. As you know, ChatGPT can be able to answer questions from customers, give more information, and even handle complaints more effectively because there is no emotion and they will just give the facts as it is, though sometimes it can be a disadvantage. Sometimes if you are a customer service representative, you want to be able to empathize with the customer. However, here they are able to provide the answers and give the right solutions or handle this complaint. Actually, there was a research that was done and Google found out that ChatGPT can easily get an entry-level job of a coder if it interviews in a company because it has a very, very intelligent way of answering questions. Job role number 3, sales and marketing professionals. Now, ChatGPT can be able to write very engaging and persuasive advertising, email marketing campaigns, social media posts, and at the same time analyze current market trends and optimize the campaign to fit to this data that they are collecting and the company strategy. As a matter of fact, employees at Amazon, they tested ChatGPT and they found it to be very strong in terms of answering queries in terms of the company or the corporate strategy. That is the power of AI. Job number 4, journalists and writers. ChatGPT can be able to write articles in a wide range of topics, and also it can write in different styles, may it be news, business, blog posts, reports, and they can do it very accurately. As a matter of fact, it has been said that ChatGPT has been used to write books, current books, maybe children books, and even students are using it to cheat as they write their essay for their exams. Job number 5, translators and interpreters. ChatGPT can easily translate text from one language to another, and on the other hand, it can actually handle idioms, slang, and cultural references, which certain maybe translating software might not be able to do. Job role number 6 that can be replaced by AI or ChatGPT, and that is lawyers and legal professionals. Did you know ChatGPT can do legal research, document review, drafting contracts, and litigation support? And on top of that, it can actually provide legal advice based on relevant laws and precedences, and it can actually argue a case in court based on logic and rhetoric. However, we have had some cases where sometimes AI would generate its own cases or things that are not true, which is a disadvantage, but you can still use it to beef up your job in that area, and it can do tons and tons of legal work. Currently, I can just ask it any legal question and it will provide me, rather than going to a lawyer to get the same information. Job role number 7, financial analyst and accountants. ChatGPT can actually perform very complex calculation, do data analysis, financial focusing, and it can be able to provide insights and recommendation. On the other hand, it can be able to handle tax preparation, audit, focusing, and budgeting. So accountants and financial analysts are going to become less, because most of the tasks or the jobs that they do are going to be automated using different AI tools, even including ChatGPT. Now, what do you do if you find that your profession, your role is among the list that I've just mentioned? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can confirm that everything is running okay. Now we're here live. I want to engage with you. Please drop in the comments. Let me know where you're joining us from. And also the other question is, are you ready? If you're ready, let me know. Just checking. Yes, I guess now everything is working okay. And we can be able to get started with today's presentation. Thank you very much. I can see Habiba Wasobi, you're here. Great to have you. I really appreciate that. So let me get to today's training session. And I just want to share with you that what I am going to share with you is something that works. This is an email that came early last year. And this was a gentleman who was telling me, good evening, Daniel. I have the following. I've been following Career Point Solution job interview coaching, motivation, and personal development announcement. I am happy to report that I was invited for an interview on 28th of last month, and a second one 1st of March. I received another my offer letter today, and I'm reporting to my workstation on 11th March. From zero earning or to Kenya shillings 150 per month. I've been job searching for 4 years despite my very good papers in accounts and administration. Thank you so much for the support. So someone who did not have a job ended up getting a good paying job. Another one here. Hey, Daniel. Wow. Thanks for the revamp of my CV. Guess what? I am doing my interview this Thursday in my dream international organization. I just sent my application and pop, I got interview. Mail. Thanks. Big. God bless. So the other thing, now that we're talking about all this technology and the future of work and how can you future-proof your career, is your job safe from ChatGPT, just from the video we've been watching. And these are some of the careers actually that are going to be somehow replaced by AI. But don't you worry, because you're here. We'll discuss how can you really future-proof your career. So if you're somehow scared about the future of work or your line of work, or you don't know what is going to happen, I want to say that you're in the right place, because we will do a deep dive on the future of work and how you can be able to future-proof your career. For those of you who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Daniel Mutuku, founder of Career Point Solutions. Over the last 14 years, I've been blessed to work in recruitment as a career coach and also leadership coach. I'm a certified digital marketer by Google, and among other groups, I'm a proud member of the League of Young Professionals. Moving on, I have also written several books that you can be able to access. how to easily use Facebook for profit and make yourself earn some extra income, the blueprint for success, conquer the year ahead, make the next 12 months your best year ever. As a matter of fact, I actually did convert this book now into a course. If you want, you can sign up. I'll share with you the link where you can be able to sign up, apply to join the Conquer the Year Ahead, make the next 12 months your best year ever. And also there's also the book, The Ultimate Cover Letter Guide, 101 sample cover letters for all professionals. More books, you can quit your banking job, transition to NGOs, career change, and all that. I also run this YouTube channel, and if you're watching, I would ask you to subscribe so that we can be able to reach out more people. And there's tons and tons of value that you can be able to get from the platform. Now, my conversation this evening is going to focus on this World Economic Forum report that they did in 2020 about the Future of Work report 2020. And they were projecting most of the things that will happen by 2025. And you will be surprised about some of the things that we are actually experiencing now. And it's something that was predicted in 2020. Yeah. So in a nutshell, these are some of the findings that they were able to find in 2020. They said that the top 10 skills of 2020 are going to be analytical thinking and innovation, active listening and learning strategies, complex problem solving, critical thinking and analysis, creativity, originality and initiative, leadership and social influence, technology use, monitoring and control. There's technology design and programming, resilience, stress tolerance, and flexibility, reasoning, problem solving, and ideation. And from this, you can see like already these are the skills that are needed currently. This was predicted back in 2020. Let me bring it closer so that maybe you can be able to see some of them. And I would also want to pause and say, it's not just a matter of you having these skills and writing in your CV that I'm a good problem solver, that I have leadership skills, I have critical thinking, but being able to express that in your CV and give evidence and showcase your ability actually to solve the problems. If you have an example in your previous experience, in your previous working place, where you are able to identify a problem and solved it, where you are able to present an existing problem to the company in two ways. Number one, in what I call VOC, voice of the customer. Are there specific challenges that the customers, you as a business, are trying to help, that they're experiencing, and your product or service is not really solving that problem, or they're having some problem, can I say friction, in terms of accessing the solution that they are searching. Also, you can be able to present to the leadership of the company, the CEOs, the managing director, and tell them, in terms of voice of the business, what is the business case for us to be able to solve this problem? Were you able to help them solve the problem? What are some of the critical thinking and analysis that you have done previously? And so these were skills that were predicted in 2020. You need to have them now, and not just having these skills, but also thinking about, how can I really express this and have evidence that I am able to do this kind of thing. The other thing that was predicted in 2020 is that the rate of automation. Back then, 2020, humans were doing about 67% of the work and machines were doing 33%. It was predicted that by 2025, the human beings, the work will reduce from 67% to 53%, and the machines will take about 47%. And this was before ChatGPT. This was before 2011, it's 2011, no, 2022, when ChatGPT was open to the public towards the end, I think 2022 November, and last year saw an explosion. That is 2023 and 2024 saw an explosion of the use of ChatGPT and automation and this AI stuff. And I can tell you, currently, machines, bots, AI, they are doing more than 50% of the jobs. And human beings are doing less than 50% of the jobs. Something that was predicted and actually has even gone beyond what was predicted. Another interesting fact here, in the report, they say that human capital, when you look at human capital investment, that 2 out of 3 employers expect a return on investment from reskilling within 1 year. Some of us are privileged to be in organizations that pay for their personal development. It pays for some reskilling, trainings, workshops, which are very good. But the thing is, the employers, 2 out of 3, that is 67%, they expect a return on investment after 1 year, and they do get the return on investment. And over time, even past now the 1 year, they recoup what they had invested in you, what they paid for you, and they get even over and above. Now, what happens to some of us who don't have the opportunity to get organization that would pay for us this kind of skills? So what is important for you to note is it is your own responsibility to reskill yourself. And when you reskill yourself, when you pay for yourself for certain skills, training and workshops, you will still be able to recoup your investment. You'll be able to get back what you have invested there. Are we together? This is also very interesting that I got to see, where they say that 50% of all employees will need to reskill by 2025. Yes, we are now in 2025, and I can assure you, you might probably need to reskill. Okay, I just want to confirm that we are okay. Can you hear me? Can you see me? If that is the case, let me know. I think there's someone who are trying to... Yeah, I guess the sound is okay. 50% of employees will need to reskill by 2025. Have you reskilled yourself? Now, this is 2020 when this was being done. Ask yourself, in the last 5 years, have you reskilled yourself? Have you gotten a new skill? Have you invested in yourself in terms of learning a new skill, probably among the 10 that we have seen? If not, you are running behind. You need to start reskilling yourself, and that is how you future-proof your career. It was also said that reskilling needs 40% of the current workers' core skills are expected to change in the next 5 years. So what you were having 5 years ago as probably a valuable skill is no longer valuable now. It keeps on changing. And in this day and age of AI, of very fast growth in terms of technology and capabilities of machine, you have no choice but to reskill. And so, and the final, I think this is the final statistic that came from the World Economic Forum, was that they looked at time needed to start building new skills online in jobs of tomorrow. So by then, about 1 to 2 months, if you wanted to reskill yourself in the space of people, culture, content writing, sales, and marketing skills. About 2 to 3 months, if you want to reskill yourself in product development and data and AI skills. And right now, I think it has really been accelerated. Even within 1 month, you can reskill in that area. And computing, cloud computing and engineering, about 4 to 5 months. And please note, these are skills that you're getting just doing this online. You are learning online and you're accessing courses online. Is that okay? So I think it is important to note the need to reskill. These are some of the findings in 2020, and you can see how true they are today. So the big question is, how can you really stand out? How can you really be future proof and propel yourself than the others? Because this is a very competitive job market. The more technology is growing, the more people are losing their jobs, and fewer people are there who are working, fewer opportunities for human beings, and we are still ready. So it's very competitive. How do you stay competitive? And I want to break this down in an easy to understand way, and then I'll be able to answer your questions. Today is not going to be a very long session, very short. So in the meantime, you can be able to post your questions in the comments as we proceed. Is that okay? You can post your questions here. So once you post your questions in the comment, it will be easy for me just to put it out there and then answer it. Is that okay? So let's move on. The first question we need to ask ourselves, why is it that we get paid? If you're a software engineer, you're a consultant, you're a marketer, you're in support, you're media, why do you get paid? Why is it that at the end of the month, you expect certain payment in your bank? The simple answer is that this is to compensate you for the services that you have offered the company. So we are in need of a specific service. We are running a business, and at the end of the day, we need to know if you are making profit or loss, and we need to know our expenses and all that. So we'll need an accountant to come and do this stuff for us. And so at the end of the year, we pay the accountant. If we didn't want to know that and the machine can do that, then why pay the accountant? So it is a matter of what value, or when you're giving a service that is of value, that you get compensated for that. They are not paying you because you went to school and you have a degree, or you have a certain certification, or you have 10 years of experience. No, it is the value that you're giving them in that extent, the service. Yeah. So typically, in an ideal situation, how then do we measure how we get paid? How do we know how much we should be paid? In an ideal situation, I would say the more valuable you are as an individual, the more payment you should get. In other words, the service that you are providing the organization, they value it and they know this is something that is really of need to us. So we need to compensate even more. And that is something that we actually do even in our day-to-day lives. Consider this. If you are going to buy some food, you're hungry, so you're in need of food, you would be able to pay 100 shillings for a cheap, can I say, a plate of chips somewhere downtown where you eat while you're standing, served on a piece of paper, and you are in a rush. You're actually squeezed. You look at that situation and the value that you're getting, you think like, no, I can exchange 100 shilling only for this kind of value. But when you go to a different restaurant where there's ambience, there's space, you brought in a good, nice plate with a well-dressed waiter, and there's some good, cool music playing, and there's some ambience, you will be willing to pay almost 200 or 300 or even 500 shilling for the same plate of food. What is the difference? It is the value that is represented, that you say, I am exchanging this amount of money for the value that I'm getting. In this case, where not too much value, 100 shillings will do. But here there's ambience, there's all this, I'll pay 500 or whatever amount for that food. So once you understand that money is just a representation of value, then you need to ask yourself, if you are to be paid more in an organization, if you're to be more valuable, what would you do to get paid more? Is to become more valuable. And then the question would be, how then do we become valuable? How then do we become valuable as individuals? I know we are human beings, we are valuable. There is that innate value that we get, the fact that we are alive. But in the marketplace, there is a different way that value is measured based on how much you're paid. And the only way you can be able to be more valuable is by adding skills onto yourself. It is not luck, it is skills. And there are two types of skills that I would want to focus on. Number one is what we call technical skills. Technical skills are the skills that are directly related to the kind of work that you do. You are an accountant, there are some things to do with balance sheet, bookkeeping, and that stuff, profit loss. If you are a manager, there's some leadership, some conflict resolution, or something of that sort. If you're a lawyer, there are things to do with, I don't know, law, contracts. Those are technical skills based on your field. A teacher will have different technical skills from an engineer. An engineer will have different technical skills from a doctor, or whichever career you're in, an IT technician. But then there's what we call soft skills, on the other hand. Soft skills are skills that actually cut across the whole spectrum. These are skills that would include something like communication skills, management skills, emotional intelligence. These are people skills. And I will tell you this, when you acquire a soft skills, they are able really to push you even way further in your career compared even to technical skills. It is said, and it is true, and I've seen it in the recruitment space, that jobs are advertised on hard skills. When you read a job description, it will say that we are looking for an engineer with, I don't know, degree in mechanical or what, with these years of experience, with this, all that kind of thing. Those are technical skills. We are looking for a customer care person, a business admin. We are looking for a project manager. These are the technical skills that we want. But when it comes to recruitment and placement, actually they pick and recruit people based on soft skills, because I'll end up having project managers applying for this role, admin people applying for the role. All of them have those technical skills, but it is the people skills. It is how well you communicate. It is how well you present yourself. It is how well you are able to actually connect with the interviewers, that they will say, I like candidate A more than B. As much as they're all qualified, they can do the same role. It is the people skills that actually will secure you a job. So soft skills are very, very important. I love this quote by Jim Rohn, one of my mentors, who said that the more valuable you become in your company, the more influence you have, the better communicator you are, you manage your time better, and you recognize people for their contribution. You also become more valuable as a spouse, parent, and a friend. And the idea here is that, number one, when you become valuable, it is you. You're not doing it for the employer. But that value does not only stay with you, it actually flows to the people around you, to your spouse, to your friends, to your children. Yeah. And look at what are the things that you become. You become a better communicator. That is a soft skill. You become a better time manager. That is a soft skill. You start recognizing people for their contribution. That is understanding that people skills, soft skills, they are very important. Though they are understated, but the kind of impact they have when you have them really is a game changer. And with that, I think I want to introduce you to this platform called Ascent. Now, Ascent is a professional development platform that helps you in your professional journey, and we want to help you really excel and thrive in this dynamic and competitive job market. And there are so many things that are changing, but if you invest in yourself to learn some of the soft skills that are available, you will really stand out. Once you are part of the platform, there are courses that have to do with the leadership. We have effective leadership, emotional intelligence, conflict resolution, diversity and inclusion, feedback and coaching. These are soft skills that you would need. And we are even developing more courses in different areas like leadership and management, business skills, professional growth, industry certification. Yeah. For your own job search, we will help you with CV writing, cover letter, interview coaching. All these kind of skills are only available on our platform called Ascent. The thing is, it is not open again for everyone. It is restricted for members only. And for you to become a member, you would need to apply. And for you apply, we are able to look at your application, we review it. If we feel like you are a fit candidate from our brief assessment, then you get access to it. If you apply, it will take you about within 48 hours, we are able to give you a call and approve you. So if that sounds as if it's something that would be of interest to you, I want to invite you to apply right away by going to careerpoint.co.ke.ascent. Let me also put the link in the comments for you to be able to register. Apply. This is an application process only. Yeah. Let me see. And if you have any question, also drop it in the comments. I'll be able to see here. So apply here. So yes, the link is right there. So it's in the comment. Here's the thing. Once you are already in the platform, there's the free part where you can be able to access career growth courses and job search workshops. But if you upgrade now to the premium plan, you will be able to access all the different courses that we offer, the career coaching services, leadership and management courses, business skills, professional growth, soft skills enhancement. And these are there are a few courses that we already have, and there are some that you will continue to upload on the platform. And we can assure you, you can get as much as you can take as much as you can. Yeah. The other thing I also want to mention is that our promise, we have one promise for you. The moment you join the platform is to empower you to thrive and excel in today's dynamic and competitive job market. Let me remove this so that you can see clearly our promise to you. And this is what I am standing by. In Ascent, our promise is to empower you to thrive, excel, and in today's dynamic and competitive job market. So if that sounds as if it's something that you want to do, I want to invite you to join right away. The link is in the description, the comments, sorry. So if you can see, yes, there we are. Apply there. If you're on YouTube, you can see that comment. I don't know if I can be able to actually pin it so that if you have it, you can be able to. Any question? Shama A. Ali, I called last year twice but could not reach you. You can be able to reach me. Call me during the day. This is my number. Let me just show you my number. Feel free. Call me during the day or WhatsApp me right now or later on. I'll respond to it. 732-20-97-95. That is my personal number. I'll get right in touch with you. Is that okay? Any other question? Let me see if there's a question or comment. We are good. Habiba Osomi. Now, sorry to put you on the spotlight, but we talked with you. You joined the Ascent membership. I know you just started this week. I don't know what feedback or what have you seen so far in the platform and has really excited you. If you're willing just to give me a quick comment, I'll be happy just to read it. I know I'm putting you on the spot, but it's okay. If you're also a member, if you have joined in the course of this week, yeah, because this is something that we have really taken our time to curate over time and see what are the courses that are needed. You can drop me a comment there, and I'll be happy just to read it and just to show people that this is something that is of value. Now, I want to finish by saying this. I guess I came across this statement here by Warren Buffett, and it was really powerful, where he says that the best investment you can ever have is to invest in yourself. You know why? Because this is where you will get the highest return on investment. In terms of research has it, you put in a shilling in your own investment, you will reap about 30 shillings over time. That is a 3,000% return on investment. Where else can you get such kind return on investment? Nowhere else. Only when you invest in yourself. And think about it. Even how much you paid for school fees for you to go to college or to the university, and how much are you being paid over time? If you, I'm sure, with a holding everything constant, if you go through university for 4 years and then you get a job, you work for, I think, even 4 years. If you look at how much you're being paid, it will be almost the same as the salary, what you paid in the university. And if you get a really good job, I guess even within 10 years, you will have quadrupled or even 10 times the investment that you had. So the best investment you can ever have is to invest in yourself. Ask yourself, what are the different ways for me to invest in myself? And I have another idea that I want to share with you. This one I learned from Brian Tracy. Brian Tracy gave this rule. It's called the 10-10 rule. And how does it work? Now, we have been brought up in a society where we take 10% and we tithe it. We use it to help other people. Yeah. Why not take another 10% and tithe it to yourself? Use it for your own personal development. Say, this is my fund to invest in myself because this is the best investment I can ever have. Personally, I started taking this up, I think around 2015, and I've deliberately tried to take 10% of my income and invest it in myself, in taking up online courses, in buying books, in going to conferences, in going to workshops, on all these things. And I can tell you my income has been growing based on how much I invest in myself. To some point right now, even maybe spending 10%, it is quite a large amount. Yeah. So really think about, can I be able to create a small fund? Maybe right now you're not earning, maybe you're earning a little, but just say, I'll put aside and I will use this to grow my own self. Is that okay? Here's a good comment. I think a testimonial I got from one of my students that we were able to do coaching with. She's called Naomi, and she said, I am so glad about our paths crossing. Yeah, this was truly fortunate event that I needed to secure a long-awaited position. Your coaching was practical and personal. You worked with me through the entire process of interviews, and I am glad that I keenly listened to you, because I am now reporting to a global role as of March 1st. Thank you, Daniel. And I hope you will be able to, you will enable many more professionals to realize their goals that may be seemingly insurmountable. Asante sana, and be abundantly blessed. Kind regards, Naomi. So I'm believing that probably that would be one of you sending me such a testimonial. Okay, I can see one here. I'm in the university now, and I have interest in working in United Nations. If I send my CV for revamp, how can I assure I get a job, and is it a must or a degree or what? Good question. Let me break this down first for you, yeah? And say, if you send us your CV and we write it, can we assure you you'll get a job? No, there's no assurance. But I can tell you, chances of you getting a job is very high when you have a professional CV. If I was in this business and I can assure people they will get a job, I think I will be very rich. Yeah. But because there are some things that are outside my control, like availability of opportunities or jobs that are fitted to your kind of skills and experience that you have and your qualifications. However, if the jobs that have been posted that fit your criteria and you have a professional CV and we help you through the application process, chances of you getting that job is very high. But if you keep on sending out your application over and over and you don't get any response, I think that is what Einstein defined as insanity. That insanity is doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. Change, and you will see some different results. The second part you are talking about, is it a must for me to have degree? No, you don't need. It's not necessary. And the thing is, yes, you will see jobs nowadays say degree. Yeah, there's a part for degree, but I can tell you, even the United Nations itself, it will substitute the level of qualifications with experience. For example, if you have a degree, it will need someone with maybe 5 years of experience, but you can still have a diploma and you have 7 years of experience and still apply for it. So it's not a must for you to have a degree. It is how you communicate your value. There are people who are half-baked from the university with degrees and big papers, but they can't really do the job. They can't really showcase their value. Remember, we started this conversation saying the more valuable you are as an individual in an organization, the more they are willing to compensate you for the services that you're offering. So it's a matter of you being able to communicate your value. Is that okay? Sharma Ali, go ahead, apply for to join Ascent. That is the link. I'll be happy to have the interview and we discuss more about that. You can also join our WhatsApp group. I think the moment you register, you have just send me an email and I'll be able to reach out to you. Now, someone is calling to confirm that it's me. Yes, I'm here live. I'll respond to you later on. You have my number. Just call me or just drop me a message on WhatsApp. Any other question? Feel free to drop the question, but also remember to apply to join Ascent. I will pause here to check for any questions, but in the meantime, as you post in the question, let me share this short clip and I will be right back. I want to tell you this. Anytime you hear this kind of concept that there's a secret for success, there's a secret, come in, get the secret. Yeah, it's a good idea, but the truth is there is no secret to success. It is the result of preparation, hard work, and learning from your failures. This is a quote from Colin Powell, and I like this because it is a process that has been laid out. Success doesn't just come accidentally. It is always a matter of you being prepared. It is said it's better for you to be prepared and an opportunity doesn't show up rather than you having an opportunity showing up and you are not prepared for it. That is very important for you to do. It's a matter of preparation. You need to be prepared. The second thing is about hard work. I'm not here to preach to you about a get rich quick kind of a scheme. If you're here for a quick fix, you're in the wrong place, you might not get some value. Sorry to burst your bubble. I believe in hard work. I believe in putting in the time, the effort, and the energy. And also knowing that failure is part of the process. You will fail along the way. By the way, somebody said, success means success. You will suck. Things will not work out. Up to that point where you say, yes, I have been successful. The difference between those who are successful or not is people take failure personally and they think it is permanent. Failure is not permanent. Failure is actually footsteps. Those are the milestones to success. So you need to understand that. As much as there is no secret to success, I like what Tony Robbins says. Success leaves clues. Success leaves clues. If someone has done already what you want to do, then you can be able to do it. If someone has gotten to where you want to go, you can be able to do it. Just go figure out what someone else who was successful did, modeled it, improve it, but learn from their steps. They have knowledge. So, success, there's no per se secret, and anyone who is telling you a secret, they're just lying to you, but you can be able to learn from other people. Success will leave clues, figure it out what they did, and then improve on the system. And this is what I've seen as the way to success. It starts from that point where someone feels like, I won't do it, or I can't do it. Then you realize that this is a thing that you need to get done. And so you start saying, I want to do it. You want to get to the next level. You want to get that new job. I'm glad that you're here. And if you're in these two bottom levels, probably I want us to get to that point where you don't see as if you can't do it. You can actually do it, and you want to know how to do it. My job will be to show you how to do it. This part, how do I do it? You ask yourself that. I will show you how to do it. And then it is up to you to go out there and try it out. Yeah? You need to go out and try it. I think that has been it. I haven't seen any questions. So thank you very much. I really appreciate you hanging in there. Make sure you apply for Ascent. Go to careerpoint.co.ke/Ascent. And I'm looking to review your application. Oh, thank you. Habib, I've seen this. The platform is user-friendly and easy to navigate, makes it convenient to explore career resources and opportunity. Thank you very much. That has been good. And if you're there, not sure, you can hear it directly from Habiba. Oh, another one. I appreciate the variety of services offered, including resume builder, building, and career advice. It's a one-stop shop for anyone looking to improve their career prospect. Super. Thank you. I can't say anything more. I really appreciate your feedback right there. So apply, go to careerpoint.co.ke/Ascent. Once your application is reviewed, you'll get a call from us. And yes, we'll be able to reach out. Otherwise, thank you very much. And until next time, I think that has been my time. Bye-bye.